Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Above Success. And today we've got a very special guest in the building. She's a real estate phenom. Whereas interiors is concerned, she's an expert as well. She's a content creator, as most of you would like refer to her as an influencer. But ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Taylor Galvin.
Thank you, and thank you for having me on the show. I'm very, very excited.
Thank you. I think the best start would be asking, who's Taylor, you know?
Sure, that's a question that's multifaceted.
Yes.
I, first of all, as some people would know if you do follow me on Instagram,
Yes.
I'm a huge animal lover. So
Yes.
that is my first thing in all areas of my life.
Yeah.
Although some people would say I'm too much of a cat lady, I do love my cats.
Yes.
That is definitely a huge part of my life. I also am a real estate agent, as you mentioned.
Yes.
Recently actually moved companies, and yeah, just very, very happy. And I guess there's lots of different parts to me which you'll get to know on this episode.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Firstly, I'm quite excited. You're a cat mom, pretty much. And roughly how many cats do you have here?
You know, if you had asked me this question 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have told you because I would have been nervous that my dad would have watched this.
Yes.
And I did not tell him for very, very long how many cats I had.
Yes.
But he did recently find out.
Yes.
Yeah, shame. He found out. It
Yes.
is what it is. I have 11 cats.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you create a bond, you know, with 11 cats?
I think, well, how I originally started adopting cats was during lockdown.
Yes.
I had a neighbor, his name is Greg,
Okay.
and he had 2 Persian cats.
Wow.
And I just absolutely fell in love with him. My dad blames Greg for all my cats.
Yes.
And basically, I saw these cats, fell in love with them, and I said I have to have a Persian cat.
Wow.
But I will never ever go to a breeder. I'm very against breeders or anything
yes.
like that. So I was like, if I can find a Persian cat that's a rescue, I'll
Yes.
do it.
You take it, yeah.
So I searched on Google Persian cat rescue, and I actually found one in Johannesburg, which is where I was living at the time.
Yes.
And adopted 2 cats named Kendall and Kylie.
Wow,
Named them
okay.
after the Kardashians.
Yes.
And actually my whole clan is named after the Kardashians.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and
okay.
that's where it all started. But I do manage to give them individual attention. They've all got incredible little personalities, all different, come
Yes.
from different backgrounds, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's just very rewarding.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you've gone against the normal route of saying, look, I'm going to go to a breeder, have
Yeah.
this fancy little kitten, and, you know. But also, I love the fact that there's just so many animals out there, you know, that really need help, you know, that are being neglected by people. But the fact that you've got 11 is, yeah, congrats on that. I must say.
Thank you. I don't know if my dad would agree that that's a good thing, but
Yes.
I'm very, very happy and very chuffed.
Yes.
Hopefully I will find a boyfriend at some point that is okay with 11 cats,
11
but
cats,
we'll get
so-
there. It's not my problem right now. Got other things to focus on.
Awesome. Great. And now, so I want to understand, you know, how does this love of, I wouldn't say the camera, but the confidence to, like, you know, put yourself out there. And I looked at some of, you know, your content and stuff, how you're able to tally that together, which is quite good, you know. I would love to think you've got a whole team of, like, makeup artists, people to, like, choose the clothes for you, you know.
I wish one day.
Yes.
One day we'll get there. I think my ability to be in front of a camera started from a young age. I
Yes.
used to do a lot of TV commercials, acting, all that kind of stuff, drama, school
Yes.
plays. So I actually was a very, very shy kid up until I was maybe 14 or 15 years old. I pretty
Okay.
much did not speak.
Yes.
Only when spoken to.
Okay.
And I one day just woke up, came out of my shell, and the confidence was there. So I definitely do credit that background,
That background as well.
to the confidence. And don't have a team of makeup artists behind me. A lot of people do think I am a makeup artist. I guess I could consider myself a self-taught makeup artist, but I never
Yes.
did anything for that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me looking at it, I would think there's like a bunch of people, you know, running up and down, which is quite impressive. But also, like, you've touched on your love for acting and also your background as well with that.
Yes.
How's the transition, you know, now that you've grown and, you know, obviously you've got a lot going for yourself as well as real estate.
Thank you.
How's that been like that for you?
I think Acting and real estate can actually have a tie in a way. I think you've got to be confident when you're in real estate.
Yes.
It's all about showing that you're confident, and if you show that you are confident, you will get that deal done.
Absolutely.
And that is also what acting is about. You've got to be confident, and I think my confidence obviously did build from that.
Yes.
And yeah, now I use it in my everyday career.